Welcome to Brunei Darussalam, the abode of peace. A tiny yet powerful nation, tucked on the northern coast of Borneo in Southeast Asia. Known for its wealth, serenity, and Islamic traditions, Brunei is a land of surprising contrasts and rich heritage. The origins of Brunei. The story of Brunei begins over 1,000 years ago. In the 7th century, it was part of the Srivijaya and later Majapahit empires, two powerful thalassocratic kingdoms of Southeast Asia. But Brunei's golden chapter truly began in the 14th century, with the rise of the Bruneian Sultanate under Sultan Muhammad Shah, the first ruler to embrace Islam. By the 15th and 16th centuries, Brunei emerged as a regional maritime empire, controlling parts of the Philippines, Borneo, and even coastal regions of present-day Malaysia. Its power, however, declined due to internal strife, colonial pressures, and piracy. In 1888, Brunei became a British protectorate. While it retained its monarchy, the British controlled its foreign affairs and defense. But in 1984, Brunei regained full independence, and hasn't looked back since. The modern monarchy today, Brunei is one of the world's few remaining absolute monarchies. Its ruler, Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah, has been in power since 1967, making him one of the longest reigning monarchs in the world. The Sultan holds full executive authority, and is both the Prime Minister and head of state. He is also known for his lavish lifestyle, one of the world's largest car collections, and deep devotion to Islamic values. Population and demographics. Brunei has a small population of around 450,000 people. The majority are ethnic Malays, followed by Chinese indigenous groups, and expatriates. The country has a high literacy rate, above 97%, and life expectancy close to 78 years. Brunei's official religion is Islam, and it's practiced by about 80% of the population. The state follows a conservative interpretation of Sharia law, implemented alongside British common law. Economy and GDP. Brunei owes its vast wealth to one resource, oil and gas. Discovered in the 1920s, petroleum turned Brunei into one of the richest nations per capita. As of recent data, its GDP stands at around $15–18 billion, with a GDP per capita exceeding $30,000. Hydrocarbons make up over 90% of exports and about 60% of government revenue. This has allowed the country to provide free healthcare, free education, low income tax, and heavily subsidized housing to its citizens. But reliance on oil comes with risk. That's why Brunei is trying to diversify jobs and economic diversification to reduce its dependency. Brunei has introduced Wawasan 2035, its vision for the future. Key sectors for diversification include 1. Halal manufacturing. 2. Islamic finance. 3. Ecotourism. 4. Technology and logistics. 5. Agriculture and fisheries. Jobs in these sectors are slowly growing. However, many locals still prefer public sector jobs due to stability and high pay. Meanwhile, the private sector is largely supported by foreign workers, especially in construction, hospitality, and retail. Culture and traditions. Bruneian culture is deeply rooted in Malay traditions and Islamic values. The nation celebrates major Islamic festivals, such as 1. Hari Raya Idul Fitri. 2. Hari Raya Haji. Traditional music, dance, and crafts like silverwork, weaving, and songket cloth are still cherished. A must-see cultural site is Kampong Air, the Venice of the East, a floating village where thousands live in stilt houses above the Brunei River. It's a symbol of continuity, where modern life coexists with ancestral roots. Education and innovation. Education in Brunei is free and bilingual, taught in both Malay and English. The government heavily invests in human capital, aiming to build a knowledge-based economy. Top institutions include 1. University Brunei Darussalam, UBD. 2. Anisa, the Islamic University. 3. Polite Night Brunei. Recently, there's been a push towards STEM education, AI research, and entrepreneurship. Still, the challenge remains how to retain local talent and reduce dependence on foreign expertise. Did you know? 1. Brunei's Temburong district is only accessible by bridge or ferry. It's physically separated by Malaysia. 2. The country banned alcohol in public, and even cigarettes are hard to find. 3. Brunei has no national debt. 4. Crime is incredibly low, making it one of the safest countries in Asia. 5. It boasts one of the most pristine rainforests in the world, Ulu Temburong National Park, with untouched biodiversity. Brunei's future, Wawasan 2035. So where is Brunei headed? The government envisions a nation. 1. With educated, highly skilled citizens. 2. That ranks among the top 10 nations in income per capita. 3. And sustains a dynamic, sustainable economy beyond oil. The journey won't be easy. It requires balancing tradition with modernization, preserving faith while embracing innovation. But if any nation can walk this fine line, it's Brunei. A peaceful kingdom, rich in faith, nature, and ambition. Brunei, quiet yet extraordinary. Not just a country, but a vision.